So, have you ever wanted a direct line into what the entire world is thinking? Well, today, we're going to build one. We're going to tap right into Google's live search suggestions and see what millions of people are curious about right at this very moment.
I mean, think about it. What a question, right? Knowing the collective curiosity of, well, pretty much everyone online. It honestly sounds like a superpower.
And believe it or not, the key has been right in front of us this whole time. Every single time you type into that search bar, you see that list of suggestions pop up. That's not just a convenience feature. That's Google giving us a real-time feed of what's on people's minds. And today, we're going to grab it.
Yep, you heard that right. It's basically a gold mine of public data just sitting there. So we're going to build a simple little tool to start mining this gold. And it's going to give us a direct look into what people are curious about, the questions they have, and the things that are trending.
So just to make sure we're all on the same page, Google Autocomplete is that drop-down list you see as you type. It's designed to make searching faster, of course, but for us, it's an absolute treasure trove of the most popular searches for any keyword we can imagine.
So, what do you need to build this listening tool? You'd be surprised. It takes very little, actually. We just need two really simple but super powerful Python libraries to do all the heavy lifting for us.
Here's a really easy way to think about our two main tools. First up, we've got the requests library. Think of it like our career. Its whole job is to just go to Google servers and bring back the raw data. Then you've got BeautifulSoup, who's like our librarian. It takes all that messy data the courier brought back and organizes it perfectly so we can actually read it and find what we need.
All right, let's get our hands dirty and put these tools to work. We're going to start with the absolute core of our script, fetching the autocomplete suggestions for just one single keyword. The whole thing really just boils down to 4 simple steps. First, we build the right URL to tell our script where to go. Second, our courier, requests, goes and gets the content. Third, our librarian, BeautifulSoup, parses it. And finally, we pull out that nice clean list of suggestions. That's it.
And here's what that looks like in a few lines of Python. See? We use requests to get the data from that special Google URL for our keyword, which is Python in this case. Then we just hand that data over to BeautifulSoup, tell it to read the XML, and then we can easily loop through and print out every suggestion it finds.
And boom, look at that. With just that simple bit of code, we get a perfect list of the top searches related to Python. We can already get a sense of what people are looking for. Compilers, tutorials, interview help. It works.
Now, getting suggestions for one keyword is cool, but this is where it gets really powerful. Let's see how easy it is to scale this up to check dozens, maybe even hundreds of keywords all at once.
The change is almost laughably simple. Instead of having just one keyword, we create a Python list to hold all the keywords we're interested in, like Tinter and Python.
And the only change to our code, we just take everything we already wrote and wrap it in a simple for loop. That's it. This loop just goes through our list, one keyword at a time, and runs the same process. This one tiny addition makes our tool infinitely more useful.
Okay, so we're getting all this amazing data, but there's one last really crucial step. Right now, our results just print to the screen and then they're gone forever. We need a way to make this data permanent. So how do we go from a one-and-done script to a real data collection engine? We need a place to actually store all this valuable information.
And the answer is a SQLite database. Now, don't let the word database scare you off. Seriously, just think of it like a personal little spreadsheet file that lives right on your computer, and Python knows exactly how to write to it. It's perfect for this kind of thing.
So first things first, we need a function to set everything up. This little piece of code will create our database file and make a table inside called suggestions, but only if they don't already exist. It's a one-time setup to get our storage ready to go. Next, we're just going to tidy up a bit. We'll take that core scraping logic we already wrote and just package it neatly into its own function. This just keeps our code clean and makes it super easy to fetch suggestions whenever we want.
And finally, we have the function that actually saves the data. It takes the list of suggestions we found and writes each one into our database. And here's the cool part. It's also smart enough to ignore duplicates, so our data set stays nice and clean over time.
Okay, before we go any further, this is super important. The source material makes a really good point about being responsible. Always check a website's terms of service before you scrape it. And make sure your code isn't hammering their servers with tons of requests. Be a good citizen of the web. And there you have it. You now know how to build a seriously powerful tool for gathering public insights.
But honestly, we're just scratching the surface here. If you thought this was cool, you should definitely continue your journey with our full Beautiful Soup series to see what else you can do. And for more great Python tutorials, make sure to visit plus2net.com. And hey, if you found this useful, hitting that like button, sharing, or subscribing really helps the channel out. We'd love to know. What are you going to build with this? Drop a note in the comments below.
You now have a key to unlock a world of data. So the only real question left is, what secrets are out there just waiting for you to discover? Thanks for watching.